Hello everybody, it's day 9 and today I'm going to talk just for a few minutes about supplements. I've already talked about electrolytes, I'm going to mention it again. I was going to say I'm not going to talk about it this time, but I am because it's just so important. I'm going to go over my regimen of supplements every day. I do take a few. So I take potassium. I actually take potassium tablets. They're 600 milligram. I think you can only get these in Canada. That's how I actually get my potassium in most days. I do have no salt as well. But since the tablets are available in Canada, I get those. They're called APO-K, APO-K. And they're a slow releasing form of potassium. So that's one supplement I take. The other one is magnesium glycinate. I'll take 200 milligrams of that before bed. When I wake up, I take 200 milligrams of magnesium malate, which is another form of magnesium that I've recommended. I take those every day. And on top of that, for other supplements that aren't electrolytes, I take vitamin D3 every day. Living in Canada, I don't really, this time of the year, we don't really have a lot of sunlight. It's dark most days, rainy or snowing or whatever's going on out there. We're just not getting enough sun. The days are short. There's never a period of time when, even in the afternoon, where the sun's really all that direct overhead. So just not getting the D3 that we need. And that's, it causes a lot of problems. It causes, the people to get depressed over the winter time. It's just that most of that is lack of vitamin D3, the sunshine vitamin. Very important. So many functions in your body. There's a couple that go with D3 very nicely, and I'm going to talk about those. There's vitamin K2. You guys should actually look these up yourself, especially K2. A lot of people do not take vitamin K2. If you type in vitamin K2 on YouTube and Dr. Eric Berg, B-E-R-G, he has some really good videos. When this video comes up, I will try to actually post a link. But vitamin K2, what it does is tells calcium where to go. So you do not want calcium being deposited. And just for the record, I don't suggest anybody actually take calcium as a supplement. It's one to avoid. It ends up usually causing more problems than helping. There's been a lot of studies showing increased risk of hip fractures and just other stuff that usually is low calcium related or bone density related. And K2 can really help with this. It can tell the calcium where to go. It can get the calcium inside your bones where you want it and not in your arteries. You've probably heard of arterial calcification. Well, that's actually calcium, and it's being deposited in your arteries, and it actually builds up. So it's actually quite solid. Blood flow is not going to get through it. You don't want this to happen. Calcification also happens and causes arthritis and joint pain. Calcification of your joints is a problem. K2, vitamin K2, and there's a certain form of K2. It's called MK7. And MK7 will it'll allow the K2 to remain in your system, in your bloodstream for, I think it's 24 to 48 hours, versus there's another form of K2 that ends up getting cleared out of your body within a few hours. So it's just not very helpful, not very useful. So vitamin K2, the form is called MK-7. I know it sounds complicated, but write it down. And something to look for at your health food store. K2 is, really good to prevent heart disease. Mainly cardiovascular health is the biggest reason. Also, like I said, just to get the calcium where it should be into your bones, so it can help with bone density. Really good supplement. I take it. And another one that goes with those is I take cod liver oil, and you can take it in a capsule. I don't take it by the spoonful, so I don't have to taste it at all. And cod liver oil has a very high amount of vitamin A, which is another, crucial vitamin. Very important. And to take these together, they all work together. Vitamin D3, vitamin K2, and cod liver oil, which is, like I said, a form of vitamin A. Those are the main ones. I'm just thinking if there's anything else I would recommend. Sometimes I take melatonin before bed. It's one of those things you got to decide for yourself. Melatonin is produced in your body naturally. When you're taking it in a pill form, you're basically putting in a sleep hormone. It's just telling your body, it doesn't, overwhelm you where you're drowsy, and depending on the dose, I'm sure if you took enough of it, but taking 2 or 3 milligrams of melatonin is a very small dose and really all you need. And it can just help your body calm, just like magnesium glycinate does. It's something I don't take every night, but I do take melatonin to know if it's right for you. You can do your own research and look it up. Can be handy as a sleep aid though. And those are the main ones I take. I also, in my water right now, I have some powdered vitamin C. Now, it's not crucial. Vitamin C, especially when we're doing a very low carb diet like this, you're not getting a lot of vitamin C in your body, but you also don't need a lot of vitamin C. When you're having a high carb diet, that's when you need to be getting a lot of vitamin C, either in your diet or supplementing. When you're not, it's not as important. Vitamin C is a good antioxidant, so I do take it. Can help with the immune system, and it's water soluble, so it's not like you can take too much, and if you do, you're just peeing it out. It's not going to cause you any problems or grief, so it's a really safe vitamin to take. I think that's the main ones that I would recommend. I can't really think of anything else for supplements that I think are really important for people to take. So K2, D3, and cod liver oil, and of course your electrolytes. Magnesium is probably the most important mineral that you can take. Very important. It actually helps the transport of potassium and sodium and tons of other vitamins and minerals in your body. It's something like used in 300 different functions that your body does. Magnesium is, so it's a very important one. If you're only going to take one supplement in a pill form, I would say, well, you actually need 2. Magnesium would be, that and potassium are vitally important. And beyond that, the other ones are optional, but I find them helpful myself.